Hey guys, we're going to be doing a smoked berry cobbler today, and the tricky part is we're going to be doing it on a gas grill. So we're actually going to be using a smoke tube to infuse some smoke flavor into our cobbler. You could easily do this recipe on an actual smoking grill like a pellet grill or even a Kamado style with charcoal. But today I wanted to show you how you can get this result at home with your gas grill. So it's pretty fun. Check it out. Okay, we're gonna start the recipe by making the berry mixture, and it's really simple. And today we're gonna be cooking it in this cast iron Dutch oven. As you can see, this is from Big Green Egg, and I love it. We're not going to need the lid today, but it does come with a lid. And I've actually done an extra step, and I've buttered the inside of the pan. That's not really necessary, but I like it because it's easier cleanup. Even if you have an aluminum pan as kind of a throwaway one, I would still butter the inside of the pan. I mean, a little extra butter isn't going to hurt anything. It's probably going to just taste a little bit better, and it's going to be easier to clean up. So I did that already a step ahead. And now we've got about 3 to 4 cups of berries. Berries are in season right now, so it's pretty easy to find and pretty cheap. These ones were previously frozen just because I already had them in the freezer. So what I've got is a ½ cup of sugar. Just gonna do that. And then we've got about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And this is just gonna, when the juices and the water from the berry starts to leak out when they're cooking, it's gonna help make kind of like a jam out of that. So you're really gonna need that. And then for a little added extra sweet or tartness, and to help the mixture all come together, I've got a juice of 1 lemon. There. Whoa, yeah. They're extra juicy. Going everywhere. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm just gonna take a spoon, mix this up. And since these were frozen already and I let them thaw just out on the countertop in the bowl, there's actually plenty of liquid in there right now. So this will be pretty easy to stir together. Like I say in every video, it doesn't need to be perfect. So this is what we've got. What we're gonna do is just gonna pour it into there. And then I'm just going to try to create an even layer. And this mixture has blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and some frozen strawberries that I also had. So I kind of just took whatever I usually use for my smoothies and just dumped it in a bowl, whatever was left. So, and it just so happened to be enough. It's beautiful. So we're gonna go on to the next step, which is the crumble top. Okay, so we're gonna make the topping, and the topping comes together very quickly, and it's just as easy as the filling, really. There's just a couple extra tips that you need to know. So we've got about 1.5 cups of just your all-purpose flour, nothing special. And we're gonna add to it 4 tablespoons of sugar, just granulated sugar, and then we have some baking powder that we're going to do 1.5 teaspoons. And I'm a cheater, I just use the same teaspoon and guesstimate about 1/2. And then we have some very, very cold butter. I just pulled this out of the refrigerator. If anything, sometimes on a hot day like today, I would put this in the freezer for even a little bit if it felt soft. what we're gonna do before I put the butter in there is just gonna whisk the dry ingredients together really quick. And then I'm gonna put the cubed up butter. Definitely cube it beforehand, just makes it a little easier. I'm gonna take my rings off because we're gonna have to break this down just by hand. So what I do is I just rub the butter between my hands, kind of breaking it down to smaller and smaller pieces while mixing it in with the flour. And I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can. I love recipes that are not perfect. Like this one is, it's really hard to screw up. If you mix it too much, it's gonna still be great. But ideally you'd have about pea-size pieces of butter in there, and it's gonna kind of look crumbly. It's not gonna look completely incorporated. You do this a lot with like pie crusts and biscuits and stuff, and that's so it's got the pockets of butter in it, which are just little pockets of heaven, right? Okay. And this is a crumble, so it's supposed to look like big crumbs like that. As you can see, there's big pieces still in there. There's plenty of small pieces. It's all going to come together with the heavy cream, and this is 3/4 of a cup, so almost a cup of heavy cream. Just going to pour that in there. And then I'm going to just mix it together real quick with a silicone spatula. And then just try to get all of it saturated, but don't mix it too much. You don't want to ruin all that work you did with the butter. Alright. All these little bits. Okay, that's what it looks like. And now that we've got this, we're just going to pull this closer, and all we're going to do is just top it with this. So I'm just going to break it up with my hands into smaller pieces and just throw it on there. As you can tell, I really like recipes that you just can't go wrong with, and this is one of them. Perfect for your, family picnics or just at home on a weekend on a hot day. Okay. Bam! We're ready for the grill. So we've got the grill going at 350, and we're going to show you how to use that smoke tube on a gas grill. But like I said before, you can really do this on any grill, and it'd be great and even easier on a smoker grill like a pellet, like a Green Mountain, or even a Big Green Kamado Joe style, the charcoal. So, but today, doing it on the gas. Now we're in the grilling part. It's a pretty windy day, but I think it's still nice grilling weather. And today we're going to be using our Blaze grill, which is one of the higher end gas grills that we carry. I love this grill. It's huge, but it cooks so even. That's my favorite part, is you know, some of the cheaper gas grills or have just kind of hot spots, like one burner just runs really hot, so you kind of have to sear your steaks on one side and then cook on the other if you're just finishing off. But on this one, we've got a very even heat, and it also is just really good about having no flare-ups, which aren't going to be really a big deal today because we're baking something. So this will be kind of fun, something new on your gas grill if you want to give it a try. Also, here's our smoking device. So this is a Napoleon smoke tube. We also carry these at the store. And as you can see, I've got it lined up with pellets. And it's also got some little starters in there. And I just use some normal starters you'd use for, you know, creating a bonfire or even lighting a charcoal grill. So I don't have that tube filled because we're not going to need that many pellets just to give it a nice light smoke while it's baking. And I'm going to be using these barbecue delight apple wood pellets. I want to use the apple because I thought it might pair well with the berries. So I'm going to, while this is heating up to 350, I'm going to light the smoke tube and get it rolling in there. There's plenty of pellets, so it's going to last quite a bit of time. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get it started. Okay. You know, grilling's fun because you always have to play by nature's rules. And today, nature says it's going to be windy and it wants to blow out that smoke. Or blow out the fire that I was trying to light there. I did get it going, and we're gonna check back and see if the smoke's rolling and it's at the right temp. So we're back and we got our grill up to temp. Our smoke tube is also starting to smolder and smoke in there. I can actually start to smell like a smoker. You know, you kind of forget I'm working on a gas grill. I mean, you can't because you can't smell it through the video, but it smells really good. So I'm going to show you a little trick that I use for any kind of baking on any kind of grill. And while I'm putting this on, so we've got our cast iron here. But what I'm going to put under it is just this normal aluminum pan, and I'm going to put it upside down and set the cast iron skillet or Dutch oven on top of it. Why I do this is so that it creates a little bit of extra space between the burners and the bottom of your cooking pan. So whether you're cooking in an aluminum pan just like this, I would still do this and put it on top. This also raises it up in the grill a little bit better because heat rises, so it's going to be a more even cook, kind of like an oven. Basically, that's what I'm trying to recreate. So I'm going to stick that in there. Put it in there. Slide it back a little bit. There we go. And we're going to check back on that in about 20-25 minutes. So, all right. So it's been about 30-35 minutes on the grill, and the cobbler looks amazing. I'll do a little close-up, but it looks good. It's got a nice crispy top, and the berries and stuff are bubbling, so that's exactly where we want it. We're going to pull it off, we're going to cool it off, and then we're going to top it with some ice cream. All right. Oops. Ooh. All right. So we've got the cobbler pulled off the grill, and it looks amazing. It looks beautiful. I let it cool just a little bit so it's not lava hot when I go to plate it. And what I'm going to do is just try to make a beautiful little scoop out of there. Maybe that's, you know, for picture reasons, we'll do the center. extra berries in there just for looks. There you go. I personally like to top mine with, while it's still warm, with some ice cream. There's just something about a hot item with the cool ice cream that just adds a whole nother layer to it. See if I can do this like a professional. Pretty close. Okay, I'm just gonna shove this in your face one more time. Look at that. So easy. Turns out beautiful, and let me tell you, it looks or tastes just as good as it looks. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you want more, we've got some at shopdegroods.com/recipes. If you go on there, we've got tons of things that we've tried and step-by-step instructions for them. But we also have more videos on our YouTube channel, and you can always see what we're up to on Instagram or Facebook. So check us out. Have a good one.